Okay. So today, there's been a vaccine announcement, which is fantastic. So we should be seeing some oil and gas demand rebound. We also have a new president-elect in the US. So when we're highlighting the renewable energy transition, we're seeing majors such as BP declaring peak oil. We're seeing Shell divesting refineries across the US. So let's talk about what we know. We know that the world is working towards a renewable energy transition. We also know that oil and gas demand will decrease over time because of that. What we also know is that the global energy demand will be increasing over time simply because the population grows and developing nations are increasing and increasing the robustness of their economies. So what we don't know about all of this, of course, is this going to take decades or centuries? We know it's happening, we just don't know how quickly. So there's a big gap here that I've been seeing and been noticing. Something that we haven't been talking about is this isn't happening overnight. So, not everybody has a Tesla, and even if they did have a Tesla, you're still gonna have to have gas-fired power plants creating the electricity to power the Tesla. So that's all great, but if we're gonna decrease our investment in oil and gas infrastructure, which we're already seeing, when's the last time a major pipeline's been built? And we're increasing our investments in renewables, which is a great investment. How do we still ensure that we're meeting global demand? The global oil and gas demand is still like 100 million barrels a day right now. What we need to do is we need to increase the efficiency of the existing assets as much as possible. So if we think of like your Amazon supply chain, and you can just order something with a click of a button and it shows up the next morning. So we need to start creating that seamlessness in our oil and gas supply chain. So we need to have, the producers can seamlessly integrate with the midstreamers, seamlessly integrate with refining or the natural gas fired power plants or whatever it is. So to do that, we're already working to increase our digitalization, but we also need to really work on our autonomous operations so that assets aren't operated by a phone call anymore, so that you can push a button and start these assets up or bring these assets down to ensure that they're a seamless part of the energy infrastructure as opposed to these clunky old systems. So this gap is really where I see a lot of opportunity, and of course then we have to plug for CruxOCM. We're here to help make these assets as autonomous as possible from a control room operator standpoint. So rather than having people on the phone accepting your orders on Amazon, you have a button push and the package can arrive. So that's really what we're working to do. The first step is automating control room operator interactions. Second is working to integrate the whole supply chain with digital initiatives. So that's kind of where we are right now, and my bit to say on the renewable energy transition. So thanks.